Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. I will now call the meeting to order at 6:01. We'll have a pledge of allegiance to the flag. Please stand. Right hand. Ready, start. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Lopez, have a roll call.
Present.
Ms. D'Amato?
Present.
Ms. Becerra Pineda?
Present.
Ms. Avalos? Present. I have an announcement. By a vote of 4 out of 4, the board took an action to approve the resignation and release agreement of employee ID 134271, assigned as a classroom teacher. In closed session, the board voted unanimously to appoint Dr. Lynette Ferris, where is she? As our next Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Dr. Ferris has been with the National School District since 2018. She served as a principal at Hollywood School from July 2018 to June 2022. Dr. Ferris currently serves as the Director of Educational Services. She recently completed her doctorate from San Diego State University. Congratulations, Dr. Ferris. Could you please say a few words to us?
Good evening again, Board President Avalos, Board Trustees, and Executive Cabinet. I wrote something down really quick, so I didn't want to forget, but I am very excited for this opportunity. I want to thank everyone on the dais for your continued support, collaboration, and mentorship. National School District is very special to me, and I want you to know that I will continue to foster positive relationships, trust, and collaboration to support our staff and children. Again, thank you for this opportunity, and I will give it my best attempt. Thank you. And really quick, I know my kids are watching the soccer game, but I appreciate their support too. So thank you.
Congratulations.
In closed session, the board voted unanimously to appoint Mr. Rick Alter as the next Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services. Mr. Alter has over 30 years of experience in education. Mr. Alter comes to us from Escondido Union High School District, where he serves as the Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services. Mr. Alter has experience as a director, school principal, resource specialist, and is an alumni of San Diego State University. Welcome, Mr. Alter, to the National School District.
Good evening, Board President Avalos, board members, Superintendent Brady. Wait, just one more day. Incoming Superintendent Billiard, cabinet members. I am deeply humbled, and words cannot truly express the gratitude I have for this opportunity and the endless dedication I will give to the National School District to fulfill its beautiful mission and vision. This is my 33rd year as an educator. During this time, I served as a classroom paraeducator, working my way through college, elementary and middle school teacher, elementary and middle school principal, Ed Services Director, and Assistant Superintendent of Ed Services. I feel like each and every one of these experiences have prepared me for this single one. As a South Bay resident for over 30 years, almost 30 years, and knowing and loving the National City community, as well as connecting deeply with National School District's core values, beliefs, mission, and vision, I already feel at home. I feel so fortunate. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for the opportunity to serve the extraordinary National School District community of students, families, staff, and partners. Your trust and confidence means the world to me. And I can't wait to get started. Thank you.
Can I have Dr. Perez?
In front of the podium here, we take a picture.
Congratulations and welcome to the NSD family.
Nice job.
Oh, okay.
It is an honor to have you on our team, and we appreciate and we are proud to honor you as part of our team. And you get one of our pens. And we'll now take a picture together. Oh, go away.
You already have it.
She has one already. We want you to have one. Thank you.
Another announcement. In closed session, by unanimous vote, the board voted to approve a compromise agreement and release for students in OAH case number 202-60-40119. The agreement resolved a dispute related to the student's special education supports and services, and includes compensatory education and assessment services and attorney fees in exchange for a waiver of claims between the parties. Thank you. Number 5. We will now, we do have a request for the oral communication. Mr. Brian Clapper.
Good evening, Board President Avalos, Superintendent Brady, board members, staff, and community. I'm here tonight to, I can't say too much because it's going to get emotional. To say, thank you,
Can you
Dr.
speak a little bit
Brady.
louder, Mr. Clapper?
Oh, thank you, Dr. Brady, for, is this on? Thank you, Dr. Brady, for everything, and wish you all the luck in the world. This really ain't me, but I brought you some flowers, so thank you, and we will miss you very much.
Item 5A, we will now honor Dr. Leangela Brady for her distinguished service as superintendent. Dr. Leangela Brady has served the National School District for 10 years as superintendent, fostering a culture of teamwork, pride, and meaningful partnerships with families, students, and staff. This item serves to recognize her dedicated leadership with the extraordinary milestones achieved during her tenure as she retires at the close of the school year. We now have a movie of Dr. Brady.
Yes, well, again, I think that words really can't express how we're probably all feeling. So there's a little highlight reel for you.
These are days to remember. Never before and never since. And now will the whole world be more than dreams? And as you feel it, you know it's true. That you are blessed and lucky. It's true that you are touched by something that you're you. These are days to remember. Let me rushing on the way. We desire to be part of the miracles you see. In every hour, you know it's true. That you are blessed and lucky. It's true that you are touched by something that the Lord blew in you. These are the days you remember till you bring. These days you might feel a shadow of light, making way across your face. When you do, you know how it was meant to be. Six signs don't really mean it's true. You know how it was meant to be. Six signs don't really to you, to you.
And when words aren't enough, perhaps a song.
Cara chula, la fiesta charra, fiesta del sol. Son de los charros valientes dan con sus cantos de vocación. Jaripeo es un festejo que huele a surco y a tradición. Remedo de limón. Y mientras el asador explora en la red con gran primor. Bonito es el jaripeo y cuenta su animación. Yo quiero montar un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. Upayu, payu, upayu, payu. Yo quiero montar un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. Ay, ay,
Muchísimas gracias. Qué bonito.
Muchas gracias a usted.
Thank you, that was wonderful.
All right, well, again, words can't express. And I'd like to invite anyone else who wants to make a comment or share any words.
I'm gonna do my best, try to stay focused. I'm gonna read directly from my notes. Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor to stand here today as we celebrate and say farewell to an extraordinary leader, an extraordinary person, Dr. Brady. As a board member for the past 11 years, I have had the privilege of working closely with many talented individuals. But I can honestly say that Dr. Brady is very special. Not only to me, but to the entire district and community. From the very beginning, I knew we hired her, that we had found an exceptionary leader. Let me say it right. But let me tell you, we got far more than what we expected. Dr. Brady, you did not disappoint. She exceeded every expectation we could have imagined. Throughout her time with the National School District, she always put students first. Every decision, every initiative, every conversation centered around what was best for our kids. She saw possibilities where others saw obstacles. She believed there were no limitations to what our students could achieve. And because of that belief, our students achieved more than many others thought possible. What always amazed me was the endless energy and creativity. Just when we thought she had already come up with every idea imaginable, she would surprise us with another innovative way to promote our students, celebrate their successes, and help them thrive. Honestly, I'm still not sure how she accomplished everything she did in a single day. Sometimes I felt like Dr. Brady somehow had more hours in the day than the rest of us. One of the things I remember most is that she was everywhere. You can walk on any campus, attend an event, or visit a school, and chances are that Dr. Brady was already there. And if you saw her coming, you better be ready for a quick picture. Because before you knew it, that photo might appear in a slideshow, a presentation, a newsletter, or somewhere else celebrating the amazing work happening in our district, as you saw. But what made Dr. Brady truly exceptional was not just her leadership, it was how deeply she cared about everybody. She not only listened, she paid attention. If you mentioned liking a particular snack, somehow it might show up in her office. If there was something special to you, she remembered. If you were struggling, she noticed. She had a remarkable way of making every person feel valued and appreciated because she genuinely cared about each and every one of us. She also brought opportunities to our students that may never have existed otherwise. Through her networking, her partnership, her connections, and her relentless hard work, she opened doors for National School District and for the students of National City. She looked beyond what was available and asked, what more can we bring to our kids? And then she went out and made it happen. I know it wasn't always easy. Great leadership never is. But time and time again, she found ways to overcome challenges, and bring innovative programs, resources, and opportunities to our district. There was a reason we wanted Dr. Brady here. We wanted someone who can see the incredible potential in our students. We wanted someone who would believe in them, advocate for them, and dream bigger for them. And she did exactly that. In fact, if you look around today at the incredible work happening throughout our district, you can see fingerprints everywhere. The innovation, the growth, the opportunities, the culture of excellence and belonging. It all reflects her vision and dedication. Most importantly, she made this district feel like family. And that is what I will miss the most. Dr. Brady, you have inspired our students in ways you will never fully realize. Although, to be honest, you probably do know, because so many students have come before us over the years to tell us exactly how much of a difference you have made in their lives. I hope you will continue hearing those stories over the years. As you begin this new chapter, I want you to know how grateful we are for everything you have given to this district, this community, and especially our students and families. You're an amazing person inside and out. Your passion, your commitment, your vision, and your heart have left an everlasting mark at the National School District. Things will be different without you here. You will be dearly missed. Thank you for believing in our children, for believing in this district, and for giving us your very best every single day. Congratulations on this next chapter, Dr. Brady. We wish you nothing but the best, happiness and success, and continued opportunities to change lives, just as you have changed ours. And before I finish, I want to recognize two very important people who shared you with all of us for so many years. Chris and Noah. Thank you for your sacrifices, your support, and for allowing you to dedicate so much of your time, energy, and heart to the children and families of our community. We all know that the countless hours that you have spent attending events, visiting schools, building partnerships, and creating opportunities for our students often meant times away from home. None of that would have been possible without their love and support behind the scenes, right? While we are sad to see you leave, there is silver lining behind it. It is finally your turn, their turn, to have your time, your family's adventures and opportunities to create your memories with them. Dr. Brady, you've spent your years helping our students explore the world Sorry. I'm starting to not see very well. So Dr. Brady, you've spent years helping our students explore their world and discover what's possible. Now it's your turn to explore the world. Travel, make memories, enjoy your family, and embrace all the adventures that await. You have certainly earned it. We love you. We appreciate you. You will always be part of the National School District family. Thank you so much. I also do have a message from Michelle from South Africa. She has texted me. Dr. Brady, when we started 5.5 years ago, I was not sure what to expect from you. I've experienced solid superintendents, and I've experienced train wreck superintendents. These are her words. I am just reading it verbatim. I'm just the messenger. If I'm honest, I had no idea where you would fall. However, one thing that I learned over time is that you have such a heart for students and their families that you pursued the best answers I could find at the time. You listened, you asked questions, you listened again until you found a place where you could set a trajectory, then threw all your efforts in. Every time you kept students and their futures at the forefront of your decision making. Not all of your decisions have been ones that people agreed with, which comes with the territory. But I do know this, National School District is a stronger place because you were here. Thank you for the way you have led. May God richly bless your next steps. And that was from Michelle Gates. Thank you again, and we will miss you dearly. I have a plan for you. I know you will be gone traveling, but I think you will have something that will be able to care for it, so when you come back, it'll be hopefully welcomed. Hopefully, we'll check on them.
Yeah, take it up there, take it up. You can go wherever you want. Trustee Lopez.
Dr. Brady, I want to share a quote with you that I've heard and just reflects who you are. And it is a great leader is one that is respected by all. But on top of that is one that is loved, cherished, and appreciated. And that's the type of leader and person that you have been here in our district. I've only been able to know you for almost 2 years, but I know that I will be able to continue to know you even more when you return from your adventure. It has been a pleasure to see you light up every room that you go into, to see you pour your love, your light into each student, each staff member, each parent that comes in contact with you, to see that you know them not only by name, by who they are, their family, what they have going on, they're just everything that you clearly and you see every person. You just see and know who they are, and that's something truly special to have as a superintendent and as a person here in our district. So we are really gonna miss you and just everything that you bring, all your ideas, your love, your care, all that package that you are. We are truly gonna miss that, and we were just blessed by having you here. You have brought National District to the headlines, to the front lines, not only with all the amazing awards, but just showing everyone what you already knew was within our students and making sure that everyone knew that they knew that National City students are great. And you already knew that coming in. So I'm really grateful of everything that you have brought and everything that will continue to prosper because you were here. And we will feel your absence, but we will see your continuous impact. So thank you.
I don't know if I can say anything that hasn't already been said. But thank you for your years and your dedication to the National School District.
Well, I bought a card and it says, as one chapter comes to an end, a new one is promising a new beginning. As you look back on the valued contributions of your time and talents, may the Lord bless you with satisfaction. As you look ahead, may the Lord bless you with new and fulfilling joys in your retirement. Congratulations. Sincerely, Barbara Outlaws, President of the National School Board. Thank you. Any other comments here? If not, we will continue with our, anybody from the audience would like to say something, you're more than welcome to go to the podium. Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. That was beautiful. I've never been serenaded by mariachi before. So. Check. I have to start attending board meetings in my retirement with Mr. Clapper. And Mrs. Hayes.
We'll go on to number 6, public communications. Public communications provides the public with an opportunity to address the board regarding an item on the agenda or the topic. Anyone wishing to address the board shall submit a request for oral communications card. Cards are available near the entrance to the boardroom and are to be submitted to the recording secretary. A member of the public who wishes to address the board on any such matters is limited to 3 minutes for one matter, up to the maximum of 5 minutes for all closed and open session matters. There shall be a limit of 20 minutes for any matter unless such limit is waived by the majority vote of the board. Members of the public may not yield any time to other speakers. No board action can be taken. What am I gonna do when she's gone? Agenda, number 7. Accept the agenda.
Move to accept.
We have a motion by trustee Sarmiento, a second by Maria Betancourt Castaneda. Please vote.
Madam President,
Approve the consent agenda routine items of business. Number 8, staff request to pull item A8C1 out of consent after vote on consent.
Motion to
Do we
approve
have a
with
motion?
amendment to remove 8, C1. Second.
Ms. Sotos made a motion to, do I have a second? Second by Maria Betancourt Castaneda. Please vote. AC1, ratify, approve the personnel action report. First, second discussion, Dr. Copeland.
I'd just like to make one change to the list of certificated temporary employment. Number 4, instead of Rancho de la Nacion, to make the change to Central School. So number 4, Central School instead of Rancho de la Nacion.
Okay. I make a motion to approve with the change. We have a motion by Maria Betancourt Castaneda, a second by
Second.
second by trustee Lopez. Please vote.
Madam President,
General functions. Appointment of secretary to the governing board. Laura Felion, education district superintendent.
Motion to approve.
Second?
We have a motion by Maria Betancourt Castaneda, a second by trustee Lopez. Please vote.
Madam President,
Nine, approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on June the 10th, 2026.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion by Maria Betancourt Castaneda and a second by
Second.
trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
I have a question. Why were they not on consent?
During agenda review, we pulled them out because trustee Gates was absent. And so she would likely abstain, but she is absent tonight, so that's why it looks weird.
Yes, it's
Madam President,
Educational services. A presentation of the National School District's Expanded Learning Opportunities Program speaker, Dr. Laura Felion, Assistant Superintendent, Educational Services. This presentation will highlight the expanded learning services provided to our district this year at all 10 school sites and upcoming plans for the year 2026 and 2027 school year. Thank you, Dr. Felion.
Yes, so as we close out our ELAP summer session, we wanted to provide you with a brief update of the work done over the course of this year, the summer, and then some plans for what's coming. So we are going to hear from Steven Sanchez, our coordinator of the Expanded Learning Opportunities Program.
Thank you, and good evening, Madam President, members of the Governing Board, Dr. Brady, Dr. Filion, and Executive Cabinet. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here tonight and provide you an update of our 25-26 Expanded Learning Program. This slide here highlights the 4 key components of our Expanded Learning Program during the 25-26 school year. Our before and after school program supports and provides a safe environment for our students across all of our 10 schools here in National School District, while supporting working families with reliable care for their children before and after school. We also have an after-school learning program which offers 35 ASL classes for students needing additional assistance in reading, math, and English language development. Our enrichment program allows students to explore new interests through arts, music, gardening, cooking, sports, STEM, and this year with career exploration activities. And our expanded learning program also offers learning opportunities during our breaks, with like fall, spring, and summer, allowing us to continue to offer enrichment programs outside of the traditional school year. The slide here compares our ACES enrollment targets with actual student enrollment across all of our 10 school sites. These figures include students that participate in our REACH program, as well as students who are enrolled in various enrichment programs throughout the school year. Enrollment exceeded ACES targets at every school site in both the morning and the afternoon programs. Morning enrollment reached 574 students, exceeding the target at all 10 sites. Afternoon enrollment reached 1,523 students, exceeding the target at all of our 10 sites as well. Our ELOP funding complements the ACES funding that we receive by increasing capacity and expanding access and expanding learning programs district-wide to our students. This slide highlights the growth of our expanded learning program over the past 4 years. ACES enrollment has increased from 776 students in 22-23 to 1,369 students in 25-26, a growth of more than 75%. Enrichment participation has grown from 145 students to 933 students this school year, demonstrate a continued interest in our enrichment and our academic support programs that we offer. This table shows how the total of 933 students who participated in an enrichment program were distributed across the 10 school sites to ensure that students throughout the district had access to engaging learning opportunities beyond the regular school day. The programs we offer help students explore and develop new and existing interests, build confidence, and develop leadership skills, and strengthen their connection to school. ASL continues to be one of the most important components of our expanded learning program, providing intervention and acceleration opportunities beyond the regular school day. ASL provides academic support to the students who need extra support in reading, math, and English language development. During this school year, we offered 35 ASL classes, as I mentioned prior, and serving 408 students across the district. This year, our ASL classes are part of our efforts to participate in the state's attendance recovery initiative, which includes certain requirements that we must follow, such as participation being voluntary. So therefore, we invite our families to participate. The instruction must be standards aligned, instruction must be delivered by certificated staff, and attendance must be closely monitored. By collaborating with Ricardo Gill, our information systems coordinator, we were able to create a method of capturing daily attendance in Synergy, our student information system. Now, in these next few slides, I'd like to just highlight a few of the enrichment programs that students participated in this year. As you know, our mariachi program, which you heard this evening, has been a long-standing tradition here in National School District. This year, the students performed at special events and for families, and also at the Green Schools Recognition event at Palmer Way School. And they'll also be performing on June 26th at the California Association of Latino Superintendents and Administrators Conference at the Gaylord Pacific Resort and Convention Center. Our arts program, which stands for A Reason to Survive, combines artistic expression with a focus on social emotional learning. Through this program, we also host special family art nights that encourage families to work together on art projects side by side, which helps build important connections and community. Our hydroponic and cooking club introduces students to an innovative form of farming and is reshaping how we grow food. The students get a practical experience by growing fresh produce and then using their harvest in our cooking activities. It's a great way to combine science, healthy living, and life skills. We want to continue to grow our offerings for our younger students, but our music and movement program by the Arts Education Connection of San Diego is a program that we've continued to offer. Students experience traditional dancing and drumming from a professional West African artist. They learn hip hop dancing and acting. And it's just a great way to have our younger students be creative and active while learning from professional artists. Now, I know that many of these students you see in these photos have been rooting on their favorite players and teams throughout this World Cup. And hopefully tonight, Mexico comes on top with another victory and US with the victory tomorrow night. But I'd like to send a shout out to our two NSD Soccer Cup tournament champions. Palmer Way came out on top as our second and third grade champions this year. And John Otis took the championship cup home for the fourth and sixth grade students. And for many of our students, it's their first opportunity to be able to participate in a team sport, but which can also boost confidence and connections just beyond the field. This year, we launched a pilot partnership with WorkEd to provide students with hands-on career exploration experiences in grades kindergarten through 6th. Students participated in activities that simulated real-world careers and workplace environments. Students in 3rd through 6th explored careers in game design and cybersecurity, while our primary grades explored careers such as veterinarians, astronauts, engineers, firefighters, and EMTs. Now, beyond our after-school programs, we continue to support student learning and engagement during our school breaks through our intersession offerings. For our fall intersession, we collaborated with 8 community partners to expand STEM, arts, wellness, and enrichment opportunities. We provided hands-on experiences in robotics, coding, arts, nature education, and sports. We extend learning beyond the classroom through 4 field trips, including visits to the Comic-Con Museum, the San Diego History Museum, San Diego Zoo, and Almost Family Farm, which focuses on culture, science, history, and agriculture. And our total enrollment for this intersession back in the fall was 239 students at John Notice that enrolled and 198 students at Lincoln Acres. Our spring intersession program centered on outdoor activities, hands-on STEM programs, and culinary arts. We served 422 students during the spring, 221 students at Olivewood, and 201 students at El Tayon. Our physical ed and culinary programs were Dale Holmes BMX Racing for bike skills and Sticky Fingers for healthy cooking classes. STEM and tech programs consisted of Trail Bites and Blocks to Bites for student coding and robotics. We continue offering creative engagement with Art Reach and South Bay Dance Academy. And we had our students participate in field trips to SeaWorld and the Living Coast Center. Now, on to what I wanted to highlight for you tonight. This year we implemented what I believe is our first summer school camp experience offered to all students since I've worked here in National School District, and we called it the NSD Young Inventors Camp. We enrolled a greater number of participants in comparison with our fall and spring intersessions, with 225 students at Lincoln Acres and 292 students at Central. And we're also incredibly proud to have 29 of our very own NSD teachers, classroom teachers, leading the morning portion of the camp by delivering high-interest engineering and exploratory projects that have completely transformed the morning experience of our summer intersession. And so far, the biggest win is the feedback that I've received. The students are absolutely loving the hands-on engineering challenges, and our teachers are genuinely enjoying the summer school teaching experience. This year's program has an invention and STEM focus. We planned this program by collaborating with STEM partners, including the National Inventors Hall of Fame, Work Ed, and Blocks to Bites. Math for Love follows our morning STEM programming, also instructed by our NSD teachers. And we use game-based activities to make math highly interactive and fun for our students. And once our students complete the morning portion, once our teachers complete the morning portion of the program, our YMCA partners support the afternoon programming through enrichment opportunities such as the Rainbow Chef Culinary Program. And partners such as Art Reach, South Bay Dance Academy, and Blocks to Bites provide students with engaging experiences in arts and technology. We fill the week with daily excursions to keep students active and connected to local arts and recreation. Our field trip experiences include visits to the cinema, A Reason to Survive, Lucky Strike Bowling, and for the first time, the Aquatic Center here in National City. At Central School, we concurrently run the extended school year program for some of our special education students alongside the NSD Young Inventors Camp. Running these programs simultaneously creates an opportunity for some of our ESY students to fully transition into and enjoy our engaging afternoon camp activities. This intentional overlap allows for inclusive learning environments, socialization, and hands-on fun for students who benefit from both programs. A primary future goal is to continue to improve and target our marketing efforts for both enrichment and for our seasonal intercession programs. By boosting our outreach to our families, we can then ensure that our families are taking advantage of the many programs that we can offer them during our breaks and after school. Now, we know there's always room for improvement, and therefore, in an effort to provide additional experiences over the course of the year, we'll be restructuring our after-school enrichment program model to provide students with a wider range of learning experiences through a 9-week rotation of enrichment offerings. This new model will help to ensure that every 9 weeks, students get to explore new programs, and hopefully will be able to pique new interests. The goal is for this format to give students more variety throughout the entire school year. So here's a sample of the work that we're doing in collaboration with our YMCA partners. We've shared this enrichment rotation schedule with our enrichment providers so that programs operate on a common calendar, allowing us to efficiently rotate enrichment opportunities across our schools. Under this model, students would have access to multiple 9-week enrichment sessions during the year rather than participating in the same program for an extended period of time. This approach will allow us to introduce new enrichment experiences. As participation and demands grow, we'll continue exploring opportunities to expand our program offerings. And in closing, these 3 photos perfectly capture what this work is really all about. Whether it's targeted academic intervention, a student discovering a new passion, or families actively engaging on our campuses, we're creating an environment built on success, joy, and culture. And we look forward to carrying this momentum into our new school year. Thank you very much.
Trustee Sarmiento? Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for your presentation. You guys have been busy.
It has been very good. Yeah.
But you know what I
It's a
like?
good thing.
Just so many different projects that they've done, and it's amazing to me, because I remember summer school back in the day when I went to Lincoln Acres, and it was a lot different than that. So this is great stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sarmiento.
Thank you. Trustee Lopez? Yeah, thank you. Okay, Trustee Maria Betancourt Castaneda.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for this presentation. It was very thorough and so much that's going on. And yes, I remember after school program, it was one thing, it was one sport, and it just rotated. And so very busy. So our students are very spoiled at this point. But I do have some questions, and it sounds like we're going to be doing a rotation, and it's going to obviously expand. And so I wanted to know, do we have an idea of what different offerings are going to be rotated in and out? I wanted to kind of pick your brain as to what other sports are going to be offered, and I wanted to know what other, let me see, what was you had in there, other work ed offerings as well.
Yeah, so we piloted the program Work Ed, which was centered around career discovery. And it isn't just for our older kids, it starts with our little ones. We got nothing but positive reviews from the teachers, and the students just absolutely love it. Dr. Brady, Dr. Filia, and Trustee Lopez were able to go through and see the kids just truly engaged on exploring what it's like to be an astronaut or a veterinarian. So based on that feedback from teachers, we implemented into our summer intercession program and hope to continue to offer that moving forward for our after school offerings. As far as sports, we will definitely continue to offer soccer, but we're gonna try to figure out how to offer a different model. Right now, we offer soccer for the little ones and 2nd through 3rd in the fall, and then 4th through 6th in the spring. Transportation plays a part in that because we do go, two buses go and pick up 2 separate schools, transport them to the Jackie Robinson YMCA, and then bring them back. But I'll be working with Candy, our Director of Transportation, because we're thinking of a different model and using our actual home fields for the season, where let's just say, one bus can go pick up, say, Central School and transport them to Lincoln Acres. But not only just their soccer team, we can run a concurrent sport such as volleyball. We've also discussed basketball, where they can pick up the soccer team, the basketball team per se, and we're also planning a cheer squad at each of the school sites. Yeah. A cheer squad for each of the school sites, where they can hopefully all fit on one bus, transport them to the next school, and it's only one bus having to make that trip. And the cheer squad can go cheer on the basketball court while the game's going, and then run over and cheer for the soccer, game at the same time, and then just have everybody involved and work around the challenges of transportation. So I'm really hoping that model will work out, and I'll be working with Candy on that.
a flag football and a cheer squad.
I know,
cheer
flag
for
football
their
is
teams.
definitely another sport that I think can be really, really popular too. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. It's always something so they can, both genders can participate and cheer on the teams. I remember, I'm just going back to when I was younger and, you know, it was a nice thing to have for the kiddos.
Yes, it's for all boys and girls. That's what I love seeing about the soccer teams. I mean, it's co-ed, everybody's out there.
Yeah, it was fun. So anyways, well, thank you. And it was something that I was asking about in terms of the work edits, is to have the kids expand upon of what they would like to be when they were, you know, as they grow up. So they introducing it at a very younger age.
Yes.
So it's good to know. Thank you.
Trustee Lopez?
Yes, thank you. Just want to say thank you, Mr. Sanchez, so Stephen. Yes, thank you, Stephen, and Ed Services for really taking a look at our programming and also hearing feedback and how can we improve and make things better or just enhance what we're offering to our students. So it's been really great just to see that transformation and just a work in progress and also see it in action. It was really nice to see it on Monday and last week. And just blown away by how our teachers just, they were asked or just provided with the resources and they dove in. So I'm really thankful to our staff as well for teaching, or for our 29 staff members who are teaching this summer. Also for the families who are entrusting us to take care of the children before and after school and provide them with resources that they might not be able to do. So I'm really grateful for the work that you all have done to make this happen. I know there's been a lot of time and effort and love that's been poured into this. So thank you so much. I know that I get feedback how they love it, how students love it, their crocheting, their dance, everything. I know families are really happy. And I did want to just, I know you mentioned the new structure, which is also really great, giving students the opportunity to explore and see what they like, because not everyone likes one thing or the other. So I think this really gives them the opportunity to do so. And I'm just wondering if any of the current partners that we have from this year, are they also going to be put in this new model, or how has that transition been looking like?
Yeah, so we've sent out the request for all of our community partners that are current after-school enrichment providers to submit their proposal based on that model, and explain, that the reason for this change is to try to expand, experiences for our students. I know one of our programs that's very, very popular is art, and kids love art. That's one of the feedback that we got on our parent surveys. I love art, but if art is all you do all year long, then maybe you're missing out on something else that you might love as well. So we're still going to be offering art at all of our 10 school sites. Kids will have that opportunity to participate, but then we'll be able to then maybe replace art in the next rotation with something else that piques their interest. And who knows, just with going up to the aquatic center, they offer, after school programs there for middle school and high school, but also, that's something, that in the future, maybe we can also expand on as well. They were sharing that one of their the students who just graduated from Hilltop High School has received a full ride scholarship to, I forget what university, but through their rowing program. And, if our kids don't know about it, then they don't know that experience. But if we expose them to that, who knows what can happen, right?
But they don't know if they don't expose them to something.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the goal, by trying to just offer them just many different types of experiences, throughout the course of the year.
Any other comments, any other questions? If not, we'll continue on to the agenda.
Thank you.
Item 10B, presentations of the California Dashboard Local Initiatives for the National School District Speaker, Dr. Laura Pilian, Superintendent of Education.
Yes, so we have a presentation in this item. We'll be asking for the board a little later to approve our LCAP plan. And additionally, part of the annual requirement is for a brief presentation reporting on the results of our local indicators. And so we're going to have our Director of Educational Services, Dr. Lynette Ferris.
mic again. So as Dr. Ophelia shared, these are our annual local indicators. So some of the information might seem a little bit repetitive from the California School Dashboard with our local indicators. So measures used to evaluate districts as part of the LCFF, but no state level data is available for these areas. So we self-report. So we share what's happening in our district and we evaluate based on different data points. And then one of the requirements is to share with the governing board, and the data is posted on the California dashboard. The state has 8 priorities. As you can see, student engagement, other student outcomes, student achievement, school climate, parental involvement, access to broad curriculum, Common Core state standards, and basic services. For the LCFF priorities, our local indicators are basic conditions at schools, implementation of state standards, one of my favorites, parent involvement and family engagement, school climate, and access to broad course of study. For our basic conditions, as shared before in the previous presentation, we passed very successfully. Thank you to Mr. Sanchez for your support with the Williams, for materials, facilities, and for especially credentialed teachers with 88.2% of teachers fully being credentialed. For our professional learning, this year we had professional learning for all in science and our new science curriculum. With the support of our amazing district resource teachers, we have professional learning in ELA, ELD, and math, as well as provided individual learning opportunities for all of our educators. They had the opportunity to select what they wanted to learn, what it piqued their interest, and have that professional development, either individually, get a sub, but it was really looking at areas that they were interested in. For parent engagement, the following data might seem repetitive as I shared. Most of it is in our LCAP workshop and presentation. We want to highlight that we continue to strengthen family engagement by building relationships. So families that feel safe and welcome in our schools, we want families to trust our teachers and appreciate their support. Families have higher engagement right now. We want more performances like our mariachi, open house. Families would like, based on our surveys, continued opportunities to learn how to support their children at home in reading and math, greater involvement by more families. So our families say, this is great, we need to get more families here, and we're working towards that. Continue interpretation services to allow all families to participate in our meetings and events. We also, thank you to the adoption of Class Dojo, we will continue to strengthen our communication, and that will also have translation services. More on parent involvement with our community school strategies. We have coordinators and TOSAs providing opportunities for families to partner in regards to student progress and success. Families of English learners appreciate learning about reclassification, LPAC test, how it works, opportunities to take the practice test at home, and strategies to support their children. Families of all students appreciate the learning opportunities. They love STEM, BAPA. I think our district has highlighted a lot of wonderful things that we do, like Ocean Connectors, Olive Gardens. We have a lot of our own parents that are involved with some of those programs, and that, for example, Kitchenistas, consistently attend parent conferences and are pleased with extra academic and social emotional supports provided at their schools. In particular, parents share that they love that they have someone to connect with. In terms of seeking more input for decision making, families provide input through a variety of surveys. We had an LCAP survey in our newsletter that went out several times. We had input sessions here for parents in DPAC and DLAC, in PTA, and at different sites. Families of students with IEPs feel that their voices are valued in the IEP process. I think our student support services have been doing a great job in sharing their rights and being collaborative in the process, because at the end of the day, our children are everything, and we want our parents to feel comfortable with what's happening at school. And families would like more families to participate in parent leadership meetings such as SSC, DPAC, ELAC at sites. For school climate, based on the data and what students and families are sharing, we want to continue to dive deeper into student needs and continue to build a culture of belonging. We see that 83% of students feel that adults have high expectations. 71% of students feel that school is safe. So we want to increase that again. We want to build a culture of belonging, and we want to strengthen our engagement that way. We want our children to participate, and we want to dive deeper into the data. We don't just want to have a survey done. We want to continue to dive in deeper. And how do we create that? And that is something that we're working towards for our upcoming year. In looking at our broad course of study, while all students have STEAM, BAPA, our educators have the opportunity to look at data. We also continue to ensure students can mainstream and have all the opportunities needed. In addition, we continue to provide accommodations to access grade level expectations. We also have one of the best broad course of study programs from preschool, which they receive music and movement all the way to 6th grade with different opportunities for kids. And again, with the idea of exposing them to different opportunities so that they could see what they like, so that they could feel successful. Because in our world, it's not just the academics, but being well-rounded world citizens. That is it for our local indicators, if there's any questions.
Do you have any questions?
Thank you.
No questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go on to, thank you. Item 10C, approve the adoption for history and social science curriculum of social studies, Alive by Teachers Curriculum Institute.
So moved.
Yes, so we are very pleased to be bringing to the board a request for approval of a new history social science curriculum. Our current curriculum has been in place since the 2007-2008 school year, so definitely due. And so this evening, again, we went through a process. I'm going to invite up again Dr. Ferris will just briefly walk us through the process that took place to ensure that we had input and participation from our teaching staff.
So yeah, we just wanted to share briefly our process for our social studies curriculum and how it was selected. We are continuously working to be collaborative, so we wanted to share the timeline. First of all, I want to say hello to Mrs. Melanie, who was the pioneer in this pilot. Currently, she is in Alaska, but yes, with a very well-deserved break. But she is the pioneer for this. There was a timeline of curriculum screening and classroom implementation the second semester from January to May. There was a call out for volunteers to pilot the program, anyone who wanted to. And the committee consisted of 18 teachers that wanted to do it, all grades except first dual language and we also had 2 SDC classes. The programs evaluated were Savas My World and TCI Social Studies Alive. The evaluation criteria was instructional quality, historical thinking and inquiry, literacy and language development, equity and diversity, assessment and usability, dual language and accessibility. So we did start with San Diego County of Ed's guidance, and they were with us looking at the curriculum and seeing what should we look for, what's the rubric, and teachers got to say, well, is this in Spanish? Let's look at what the book is really saying. Is it really representative of all perspectives? And they found that yes, there was a lot of that happening. So then there was public input the last few weeks in May, and the recommendation was unanimous. So everybody picked social studies alive. Not one teacher disagreed with that. And compared to the other program, they believe that instructional rigor, so they looked at rigor, at inquiry-based learning, support for English learners, dual language Spanish materials, benefit digital platform use for those digital resources, assessment quality and usability, very important cultural responsiveness, and student engagement. So that's the data that was shared in the survey. They also were able to meet and gather any other thoughts. They're excited for the possibility of having this program with your board approval and getting something a little newer. Some of the feedback that teachers said, I truly like this program. It was everything I was looking for our students: rigor, reading supports for sufficient writing opportunities were meaningful and aligned. English learners and Spanish learners were supported and academic vocabulary developed was embedded. Primary resources included, multiple perspectives considered. That was a very high interest that there was multiple perspectives. Students demonstrated growth in making connections between different history time periods and current events. There are ample records of multiple different perspectives again. So there was that continuity of that. And then lessons included perspectives of citizens, women, enslaved people, and ancient Greece, and the materials connected Greek history to modern ideas and democracy. So that's just, we wanted to be transparent with the pilot, and we're thankful for our teachers that that wanted to try it out and give their feedback. That is it. Questions?
Trustee Maria Betancourt Castaneda.
I just wanted to say thank you for providing us this information as backup. It is important for us to receive this information that it actually went through an actual process. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Trustee Lopez.
Thank you, Dr. Ferris, for the presentation. I just wanted to clarify, for our dual language program, is social studies taught in English or in Spanish?
They have a 50-50 model, but I want to say they teach it in Spanish too.
So will this curriculum be then purchased in Spanish?
Yes, so for our dual language classes, all of them, they also get the Spanish.
Thank you.
That's it, okay. We have a motion by Trustee Lopez and a second by Maria Betancourt Castaneda. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Going on to item 10D, approved purchase of Teachers Curriculum Institute for Social Studies Alive. Speaker, Dr. Laura Villar, Assistant Superintendent.
Yes, so again, thank you so much for the approval of that core adoption. At this point, we're requesting for the board then to also approve the purchase of the new materials.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Maria Betancourt Castaneda, a second by Trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Going down to item 11A, human approved. Adopt the National School District 2026-2027 Local Control Accountability Plan. Speaker, Dr. Laura Villar.
Yes, so at our last board meeting, we were able to provide an overview of the 26-27 LCAP plan. So today we are asking for the board to go ahead and approve the LCAP plan.
Motion, second.
We have a motion by Maria Betancourt Castaneda and a second by,
Motion by Ms. Lopez, and second by Betancourt Castaneda.
a motion by Cindy Lopez and a second by Maria Betancourt Castaneda, correct?
Yes.
Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Okay, we got it. Item 10F, approve the National School District Local Control Accountability Plan Federal Amendment for the 2026-2027 school year. Speaker, Dr. Laura Filia.
Yes, so it is an evening of a lot of compliance items. So following our approval of the 26-27 LCAP plan, we're also bringing forward the federal addendum for your approval, which outlines how our federal funds are used to support the goals and priorities that are outlined in the LCAP plan that we presented at our last meeting. So we are asking for the board to approve the federal addendum.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion to approve by Maria Bettencourt Castaneda and a second by trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Going down to item 10G, approve CT 4384 with Rady Children's Hospital San Diego exhibit. Speaker, Dr. Laura Filia.
Yes, and so we are bringing this contract forward. This is something that we have discussed in our past meetings. We've had conversations and I believe a presentation as well where we talked about our health services programming. And so we're bringing forward this contract in order to continue their services during this school year for as long as we would need to have that transition. So as we had mentioned before, we are very interested in being able to assess our needs and then design a plan to be able to possibly bring that in-house.
Motion to approve with discussion, please.
We have a motion by Maria Bettencourt Castaneda.
Second.
And a second by trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
With discussion.
Any discussion?
With discussion.
Ms. Maria Bettencourt Castaneda.
I do see on the item, it says that we have a 30-day termination notification. Is there a cost associated if we terminate the contract?
Thank you for the question. The answer is simply no.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Trustee Lopez?
Just to clarify, this is an extension until we are able to bring everything in-house? Or could you elaborate more on the contract?
Sure, absolutely. So a few weeks ago, we presented to the board on this particular contract, and we had been notified by Rady Children's that even though we had had a long run at what was for us an extremely significantly low price, that their pricing would increase. And you may remember we presented that as we had dialogued with them, we were estimating costs that would be around $2 million at that time. And I shared with the board during my closing remarks last month that rather at the beginning of the June 10th meeting, that there has been a compromise between the two parties on a variety of areas. And for that reason, you see that it's not the contract value that it was last year. And of course, that was right around $1,055,000, right? This is just under $300,000 more expensive, right? That is true, correct? And it is something that we are putting in place for the beginning of the year because, as you know, we don't have our own program this time. And the district is committed to moving forward with developing our own program. Rady Children's is also familiar that the district is going to be doing that moving forward. The speed at which that will happen is uncertain, but I think that our understanding is that we plan to do that here within the next year. And part of the reason that that 30-day termination is highlighted is because certainly we could do it faster than through the end of the year. And there is no penalty, as I shared before. It is simply payment for services rendered upon the day that we close out the 3 days. That may be, of course, through the end of the year. It may take the district that long with other transitions taking place to have that, fully up and running. And if certainly we don't want to compromise student safety in any way also. But should it be ready earlier in the year, we're prepared to do that. And from a contractual perspective, we're in good shape to end that as we need to.
Any other questions?
Yes, just based on the current contract that we're deliberating upon, so once we do hire our coordinator, we will release this nurse manager that they're providing for us, or what would that look like?
I'm happy to answer. Yeah, so, no, I don't believe that to be the case at all. The nurse manager is overseeing the Radies program. So there are SHAs, school health attendants or health assistants that are part of the contract. And there are also credentialed school nurses that are part of that contract as well. And so Radies is not, because of their operational style, the manner in which they operate, they need to be able to supervise their own employees. Now, at the point that we have, our credentialed school nurse coordinator, right, in place with our program supervising our employees that are filling those roles, then that would be the point where we're releasing any Radies management staff. But while we have their staff in place working in our schools, from a liability perspective, they need to be able to supervise them and direct that work.
So are we still having a nurse at each school site in the duration of this current contract? Or did that get reduced?
So last year's nursing FTE was at 2 FTE for credentialed school nurses, as well as 1 LPN. And the way this current contract is structured, there are 3 credentialed school nurses and no LPNs currently situated in this contract. I hope that answers the question.
Yes, I wanted to know what was the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a motion? We vote.
Trustee Lopez, I'm so sorry. There is one other thing that I would like to say, which is as part of this contract commitment that you see here with Radies, and of course we have the same number, although 1 LVN became a credentialed school nurse. The district did also commit to adding a school nurse on our end as well, which we anticipate that to be the coordinator that we plan to hire. And I just wanted to mention that so that there was clarity. Thanks.
Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Thank you. Item 11A, approved job descriptions for attendance and student success specialist. Speaker Marissa Copeland.
This is a new job description that we negotiated with CSCA. This was based on board recommendation that we negotiate a new job description to replace the attendance and welfare specialist.
Second.
We have a motion by Maria Petticoat Castaneda and a second by Trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
We're now going down to business services, 12A. Presentation and approval of the estimated actual budget for 2025, 2026, and adopt the 2026, 2027 proposed budget for all funds. Speaker, Dr. Robert Hawkins.
Thank you, President Avalos. So this item is the formal legally required culmination of our budget process that we've been engaged in. And we're asking the board to approve 2 things tonight. As you know, the budget presentation was last week, and by statute, the board cannot hold the, review the budget presentation and hold the public hearing in the same meeting that they approved the budget. So the 2 things that we're approving tonight is first, our 25-26 estimated actuals. Remember that in September, we'll come back to you after the books are closed and present an even more accurate picture of our estimated actuals. And second, of course, the official adoption of the proposed budget for all funds for 26-27.
Do I have a motion?
Motion.
I have a motion by Cindy Lopez, by
Trustee Lopez and a second by Trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
No.
Excuse me, Maria Betancourt Castaneda. Second. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Item B12, hesitation by the Citizens Bond Oversight Committee regarding Measure HH project. Speaker. Please give your name.
Good evening, everybody.
Dr. Robert Cochran, please introduce our speaker.
Absolutely. So thank you, President Avalos. Measure HH, our general obligation bond, was passed in 2016 with an 83% passage rate. What tremendous support from the community. And tonight we have one of our tremendously supportive community members linked in so many ways with our district, our CBOC chairperson, Cheryl Howry Colmenero, and she is here to present the CBOC's annual report.
Sorry. Give me 1 second.
Good evening, everyone. Board members, Dr. B. I remember our first meeting at the gate. You in our high heels, walking from the dirt field. I wish you much love, much success. I'll miss you a lot. Thank you for everything you did. Well, tonight I'm here on behalf of the bond. Our committee is very intrigued by everything. We're very pleased with the outcome of the work that has been done and the work that will be done. We have met several times over the last year. The last meeting in May, I was unable to attend. I broke my arm the day before. So we look forward to the rest of our meetings in the coming year. My seat expires in June of next year. Everybody's been very engaged and asked a lot of questions. Mr. Corcoran, you've been such a great help. Mr. Rick, who's out here tonight, we went on a field trip to El Toyan and Rancho. And seeing that I used to work there, I thought I was in a whole new world. It blew us away. The fields are beautiful. We asked a lot of questions about the sturdiness of the canopies, how long they'll last. They're 6 feet dug into the ground. They'll last about 20 years. Our children are so well deserving. Some of our neighbor kids have said, Miss Colmenero, we have a new field. You should come see our school. We have such good stuff. So from the kids, and my daughter does work in your district, from the staff too, they love it. And we look forward to working alongside you and watching the rest of the things get done. The accomplishments, I'm supposed to keep doing this, huh? Sorry. A lot of upgrades to the fire alarms, which is near and dear to my heart. I have a nephew that owns a fire alarm company. Too bad he didn't get the contract, but that's okay. Everything looks really great. We even climbed on the equipment on the playground with my broken arm. Mr. Kirkwood was like, Cheryl, be careful. We loved it. The colors in the playground equipment is very inviting. Since I started elementary school here a couple days ago, first grade at Central School. It's just amazing. The transformation is amazing. And I know that they'll be doing the bathrooms and the ramps soon over the summer. There's still a lot of money to be spent. Some is allocated. And we look forward to spending every penny. I think that was about all I had to say. It's been a pleasure. And Miss Evelyn had to make it bigger for me because I couldn't read it. But everything is really great. And I know the citizens in the city, I being a taxpayer, I'm happy to pay it.
Any questions?
And to our new superintendent, welcome. I look forward to working with you too. Any questions for me?
Any questions?
I like when you guys don't ask questions.
I have a question. Is there a deadline or year by when all the funds should be spent or projected?
Ms. Howard Colmenero, I'll help you out with this one. So 85% need to be contractually encumbered within 3 years from the date of issuance. And we're aware of that timeline, and we're confident that we won't even be close to 3 years being the, time will be well in advance of that for 85% or being contractually. Yeah, thank you.
Anything else?
I just wanted to say thank you for you taking the time to be on our committee. I know that you have a lot of other things that, because we've shared conversation, that you could be doing during your busy time, but thank you for your dedication to the National School District.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
have
Again,
another-
Dr. B.
I have another question. Which one is your favorite new playground?
You don't even want to. She's got it.
Okay, well, my new favorite playground would be with the completion of the preschool playground at Kimball. When it's done and there's no more wood chips. But I'm sticking to Rancho.
She's gonna buy it.
I'm biased, I'm sorry. Rancho and El Toyan, and I'm sorry, Coach, Mr. Denegri earlier, Mr. Sanchez. Central School is my favorite because I went there. And I still have my first grade friends. We're still together. Rancho because I worked there, and El Toyan just because it's right next door. But they all are beautiful. I've checked them all out. I know at Palmer Way, there's still a little bit that needs to be done, the gate and some pathways. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad our kids deserve it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work. Item 2. Adopt resolution 25-26-49 for the use of the Education Protection Account Fund. Speaker, Dr. Robert.
Thank you. This is a routine but legally mandated annual requirement under Proposition 30. And it authorizes a little under $10 million from the Education Protection Account. And really what this ends up being is a paper shuffle. There's money that's set aside and it cannot be used on administrative salaries, must go to staff salaries. And so this is just documentation that that's what it has been performed.
Motion to approve. We have a motion to approve by Maria Peticoy Castaneda. And second by Trustee Lopez. Please vote. Thank you. Going down to item 12D. Adopt resolution 25-2650, authorizing application to the Director of Industrial Relations, State of California. Speaker, Dr. Robert Cochran.
Sure. So you may remember that we're shifting workers' compensation over from the Keenan PIPS program over to the San Diego County JPA program. And as part of this, there is something that came up. It's newly identified this year at the state government where you change over that certificate. And it requires a board resolution giving us authority to request that changeover. And I think the intent is for boards to be fully involved in any type of withdrawal or authorization of the new certificate. So what you are authorizing tonight is you're authorizing the district to, as we're leaving Keenan and now going with JPA, receive a workers' compensation certificate, allowing us to operate as a workers' compensation body under this new certificate with JPA.
Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion to approve by Maria Betancourt Castaneda and a second by Trustee Lopez. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Going down to items 12E, approve CT 4383 with Dennis Walter Kelly, attorneys at law for legal services. Speaker, Dr. Robert Cochran.
Certainly. So as you know, the district has had a contract with Dennis Walter Kelly for quite some time. And this is just a new year and a new authorization of the contract. There is not an overall total. You'll see that it's hourly at billable rate, and that's all presented there in the item.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve by Maria Betancourt Castaneda and a second by Trustee Sarmiento. Please vote.
Item passes unanimously.
Thank you. We will now have board cabinet communication. Trustee Lopez.
First, I want to say congratulations again to Dr. Ferris and Mr. Ozer. Dr. Ferris, I'm going to go to Cafe Moto and have the Ferris drink on your behalf. You can join me. And again, congratulations, Dr. Brady, on your retirement. I'm excited for you, and I know I'm going to see you here again soon. So more to come. And again, to Dr. Philia, I'm going to have you step into that role next month or next week. Or now, no. Yeah, right now. Want to say also congratulations to Dr. Copen in your new role. We'll miss you and excited for the impact you'll make at O'Farrell and all the students that you will also impact. So congratulations to you. And also want to say thank you again to Ed Services team, Stephen and Dr. Philia and Dr. Brady for having me both see Central and our program. It's been really great just to see our students enjoy it. So thank you for your work and dedication again. And happy late Father's Day to our dads who work for the district and also to my dad. He made it to this Father's Day, so we're very blessed to have him this year again. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Trustee Sarmiento.
Thank you. I had received a call this morning from a name you might remember, retired police chief Jose Tejas. I was explaining to him that tonight was your last meeting and tomorrow was your last day. And he can assure you that retirement is all that is cracked up to be and more. Apparently he bought a motor home. They've been traveling the nation and sounds like you both have the same ideas in mind. So good luck, Godspeed, and welcome, Dr. Philia. You probably will. Just don't do it literally.
Trustee Maria Betancourt Castaneda.
Thank you. I would also like to congratulate Dr. Ferris on your promotion to HR. Sorry. And also welcome Mr. Oser, is that how you say, to the NSD family and your position at Ed Services, HR of Ed Services. And thank you for the presentation, Mr. Sanchez. Also, Dr. Ferris, for the multiple presentations here tonight. And also Cheryl Comanero for her presentation here this evening as well. I'd also like to congratulate Dr. Kevin and wish you well in your new role. I know you'll be in good hands where you will be going. I did write a few things, but I will just kind of summarize. It's been a pleasure working with you. You've always done great for our district. You've always done right for and had nothing but honesty in your position. And I know that you've done everything we have always done, kept our employees in the forefront. So thank you for always doing your very best in that role. And it's going to be tough shoes again to fill. I know that you will definitely do great. But thank you for always making NSD proud. You guys are making this very difficult. You know, we've been a family, and every time somebody leaves, it's been very difficult because when somebody leaves, it's like losing a family member, and it's been very difficult because we, don't want anybody to leave because we've always been very connected. So thank you for being here as long as you have and always doing right for us. So I can't even read, I can't even see because my eyes are already getting so watery. But thank you for your commitment. Thank you for all the hard work and doing all that you've done for us. So no, I'm not mad at Sharmila, but yes, I am mad at her for taking you. So it's a bittersweet. So again, thank you. So don't be a stranger. Come by and visit us. But again, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Dr. Cochran.
Trustee Betancourt Castaneda, I really want to second what you shared about those emotions because I'm feeling the same thing. It's been a wonderful year. I've gotten to come to work with these three wonderful, committed educators sitting next to me. And it's been a terrific team. It's meant a lot to be part of this particular executive cabinet team who continues to always keep students and staff at the center of the decision framework. I want to welcome Dr. Ferris, congratulations, and to Mr. Osier, congratulations. I look forward to working with you both in your respective new roles. Thank you for joining us in National School District and for advancing here in National School District. And we look forward to the work ahead. To Dr. Keppen, you are a marvelous educator, a tireless worker, and a wonderful colleague and friend. You will be greatly missed by all of us in so many ways that it's difficult to express. I wish you all the best in your new role, and I know that you'll be tremendously successful. As the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, you've welcomed so many into the National School District community, including myself. And as you leave, I hope that you remember that each of those welcomes, welcome by welcome by welcome over time, you've built a family here in NSD with your virtue and your hard work. And that family will endure. So don't be a stranger. To Dr. Brady, thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you so much for your mentorship. And thank you for giving your heart and soul every hour of every day and beyond to support staff, students, and our community, for which you've been a tireless cheerleader and supporter. There are many great professions in the world, but in ours, we have the privilege of saying that we work for children. And you've kept that at the center. You've had an amazing career, capped by 10 exemplary, successful years as the superintendent of this great district. And I'm grateful to have been just a small part of it. So as you retire, I hope you take a long time to reflect on and remember your impact, which will be felt for a long time. And on a personal note, keep in touch. And then I'm sorry, President Avalos, but one more.
That's fine.
To our new superintendent, Dr. Laura Filiak. Thank you so much for staying and continuing to serve now as our superintendent. I know how much work goes into a transition like this, a new role like this, but I wanted to tell you how genuinely happy I am to have you at the helm. Knowing your background and your leadership of our Ed Services program, our district's leadership moving forward is rooted exactly where it should be, in the classroom and on student success. You've already done so much for our community, and having you step up to lead the whole organization gives us confidence in the future. We are behind you. We're excited for your vision, and we're ready to get to work. Thank you.
Dr.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say happy anniversary to my husband. Today is 20 years. So I'm very excited. He told me, well, I'm going to cancel our date night for tonight then, which he did not have planned. He just said that. The CALSA conference is this week, the annual conference, and I'll be presenting. The students are going to be performing on Friday at 11:30 on the 4th floor. We're looking forward to that. You just got a glimpse of it today, so we're very proud of our students and very proud to showcase them throughout the state of California. I want to congratulate Dr. Ferris and Mr. Ozer for your new appointments and your new roles. You'll be great. Welcome to NSD family and continuous to the NSD family. I just want to take this time to thank the HR team. We have a fabulous HR team. You'll get to know them. And I just want to do a quick shout out to Martha Vasquez, Rosie Valdivia, Elizabeth Guatemaldonado, Araceli Welch, and Charlene Barajas. They have been a fabulous team. We work really well together. And it's been just an honor working with them. I want to thank the entire management team. I've tried to always support all of our colleagues. And if there's anything that you need, I'm always here, just a phone call away. But I appreciate all of our team, our management team, and for everything you do for the schools and our students and our families. I just thank you to all the staff for everything you do for our community and our students, and all the staff, instructional aides, all the staff that have wished me well this last week, in the last month, I think. I'm gonna miss all of you. And then thank you to our labor partners. We've had a lot of collaboration, quick solutions to problems that we've solved together. And congratulations to all the new leadership within our unions. I know both CSCA and the NCTA have new leadership, and I'm sure they will be great. Want to thank our executive cabinet and our board, always listening to my ideas and thinking about how we want to solve problems together, and for your guidance throughout the years. So thank you so much. Dr. Brady, I did write you a very long card, and it's in your gift bag, so you will see all my sentiments in there, but you will be missed. And I just want you to know that you've made all of us better leaders because of you. And then lastly, I have to give a shout out to a friend of mine who was a board member here, Dr. Liz Vasquez, who really supported me in earning my doctorate when I was going through the doctorate program. But she always told me that NSD was a great place to work. And I just want to thank her because she was right. And this isn't a family, and I don't miss all of you, but thank you for making me a better leader and a better person. Thank you.
Dr. Filia.
Well, I would just reiterate again, congratulations to Dr. Ferris, to Mr. Oser, welcome to the team. But really just want to reiterate our deep appreciation for everything you've done to each of you. And we'll have you on speed dial. We know where you are. We'll come and ask you, and just really appreciate the connection, the relationship, and the incredible foundation that you've established.
Dr. Brady.
So I remember when my son Noah went to college, and we dropped him off in San Francisco. And every night I would go by his room. His bed was empty. And I remember crying, and of course it's been a night of tears, I guess, and thinking, oh, I wasn't prepared for that. But now he's 24 and he boomeranged home. And he's in that room every day. And I think, wow, you're gonna clean up that room? It is good to have him home, but when people leave and go off and change the routine that you've had, it doesn't mean they leave you forever. And I certainly won't leave National School District forever. When people say, what am I going to miss the most? It's definitely people. But you've all seen that adage of geese when they're flying. There's a goose in a goose in the front and then a couple behind, and the ones in the front take all the wind and they're pushing hard, and others are following, and eventually those geese take a break and they go to the back, and new geese like Dr. Ferris and Mr. Oser and Helica Benitez, Dr. Filia, they come up to the front, and geese like Dr. Kevin and Dr. Brady, we go and we take our break, or we change our place in the pack. And I know that this district's going to do great. I didn't think we would survive when Beverly left, but there she is. And one day I'm going to join her and I'm going to come sit in the board meeting. They did. Somebody did call me, you're going to be the new Beverly Hayes. And I can only aspire to that. And although this is officially my final board meeting, I have been preparing for this moment for months, even though I can't stop crying. Back in October, I was able to read you my formal retirement letter. In January, my state of the district celebrated an incredible decade in review. And just recently, I passed along a letter of lessons learned to our incoming superintendent. I have received letters and presentations from students, even serenaded by the mariachi tonight to top it off. Flowers and gifts from staff, and many messages of support and gratitude. And I'm truly humbled by the outpouring of well wishes. I will certainly miss NSD. What I'll miss the most is what you heard tonight. The family feel of this district and the close relationships that we share. Just yesterday, John Hanson met with me to personally say goodbye. During our conversation, John shared a beautiful Maya Angelou quote. He said, "Your legacy is not what you leave behind, but the lives you've touched along the way." And that quote really resonated with me and reminded me of the importance of both our collective and individual contributions. Together, we've brought our district to an amazing place, and I know its best days are still ahead. As I step away, I want you to know that I do so with a very full heart, and I wish each of you, our staff, our students, and our families continued success. Thank you all so very much for what you've given to me.
Thank you, Dr. Brady. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Ferris. Dr. Orr, welcome you to our National School District family. We're honored to have both of you here, and you will like it here. It's a lot of fun. I want to thank the mariachis that were able to come. Thank you, Mr. Sanchez, for bringing these beautiful, lovely students to play. It's always I don't know, it makes me shiver when I see these small children play the violin and the guitar and singing. We all went to the Mariachi Festival. I still record their singing and listen to it all the time. It was great. And I'm really happy about that. Dr. Brady, I was always very honored and very happy to attend all the awards you got for National School Board. And thank you for inviting me to go. And one of the things that I went to, and one of my bucket lists was to be a model. To walk down the what's that called? The catwalk or whatever it's called, catwalk. And that was on my bucket list. Well, guess what? Dr. Brady made it happen. I was a model. Yeah. They told me what to wear, and I walked down. I said, "Oh my God, thank you, Dr. Brady." It was part of my bucket list. But she won so many awards for our school district that we were able to go to. I don't know if people really understood that or really knew about it, but we were always welcome to go, and I always did attend. I was very proud of you for receiving all the awards that represented National School Board. It was great. Yes, we're going to miss you, Dr. Capron, because you've done a good job. And the last time I found out that we knew the same people.
Oh, yes.
You know, your aunt.
Yes.
I worked with your aunt for years. We were hairdressers together. I worked at her shop, and she came and she worked at my shop. Carmen, small world, right? All these years I've been here, and she's been here, and we just found out at the last board meeting that I knew her auntie and her auntie knew me. And you're going to be missed. I want to thank you for all the hard work that you did, and you did a marvelous job here for the National School Board, and you put your whole heart in it, and that means a lot to all of us here. Just like our Dr. Brady, everywhere we went to the schools, to visit the schools, the maintenance people, the gardeners, whoever was there would go and hug her, and she's tall. You know, and our people are kind of short, but she just bent down and give them a big hug, and they all loved it. And during the last few weeks that we went to visit school, they were in tears. They were in tears to see you leave. And we're all gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. You've always been very good to me and helpful. I was always against the AI, but I think I like it. She helped me on a lot of stuff, which I'm very helpful. And of course, here on the board, right? I said, now what am I going to do? If you don't tell me to turn the page, if you don't tell me what section we're on, but Dr. Filia will now take her place. So she'll be my mentor for the next months that we go. I wish you all the best of luck and the best of happiness.
and enjoy your family as much as you can. Your husband and your son, they're very important, they come first. Okay? And enjoy your retirement. I know it's, you got other things that you have to take care of, but take care of your health. We're gonna miss you here, and thank you for all you've done here. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to say something? You're more than welcome.
Go visit your
Miss
mama.
Maria Betancourt Castaneda, you have something else to say?
Go visit your mama.
Well, we know that. Absolutely. Sorry to hear about all that, but things are gonna get better. And things will work out for you into your new adventure, wherever you go, and on this big mobile home you're traveling in. Oh, a little van, I'm sorry, a little big mobile home, but in a little van, so she's gonna like it. They can go slow, right?
Very slow.
Very slow. And that's gonna be a great adventure for her as well, right? That's right. Yeah. So whenever you become a superintendent someplace else, let me know what I do. Your big thing, so I can be a model. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Brady. We're gonna miss you. With that, meeting is now adjourned. Thank you so much.